In my experience, I think no matter how careful you are with your finances, there's going to be times where you're coming up against it. There's just no way, especially with kids. Ever since my son was born, I found the backpacks are nice and handy to carry everything.
He lives with his mom down in Salamanca, New York. Good morning. Miles-wise, I was racking up almost 20,000 a year, which kind of prompted me to take advantage of some of the programs that United Way has.
I think you always have to put yourself in the place of your employees. When I say employees, doesn't necessarily mean production area. When someone has an issue going on in their life, they're not going to just detach it from it and come to work.
All right, have a good morning. Well, that was actually not too bad of a bus ride, huh? So the must-have coffee is absolutely necessary. Have a good one.
If you keep seeing the prices of everything go up, you might see a lot more people riding the bus.
You know, a lot of people need help, and it's not always traditional methods that work the best.
And when I first heard about the Work-Life Solution program, I was quite attracted to it.
Yeah, it was quite an ensemble that we get into.
The Work-Life Solutions team, they're people, they're boots on the ground, they're the folks that you can just walk over and have a conversation with them.
Hi. Last week we had talked about actions on.
I would say my role is really that connector between employees and really working to create trust and a bond with employees in the workplace so that when they are navigating non-work related matters, that they have someone in the workplace to come to and open up about that.
I work in the test department where we validate the build of the boards for the customers.
They feel comfortable talking to Meritrace. They know it's completely confidential.
To seek help is a skill, and you just have to practice it. You just have to build it up, and I think that's why it's so important to me to have a relationship with the employees of the workplace I am in.
Well, this one actually found the problem, Sharon.
Oftentimes the loan and savings program will bring people into my office and kind of introduce them to the program.
Are you talking are you referring back to the bankruptcy?
Yeah, and that's why, for me, the car thing is pretty much out of the question now. I used the loan savings program. When the repo happened, my credit dropped to like 480, and banks are just gonna laugh at you. They won't even talk to you.
Is good, so this is an official pass.
We know that 40% of Americans couldn't come up with $400 in an emergency. We are there for any employee who's been at your company a year or more to give them a $1,000 or $500 loan that is paid back through payroll deduction so that that employee every month is getting an increased credit rating.
Away we go. Oh, beautiful out.
It's set up coming out every week, and it's such a low level, it's almost like taxes, you don't even miss it. And you're done within 11 months to 12 months. And then everything else, it just starts going into savings after that.
Individuals in the communities are facing intense pressure, whether or not it's their personal pressure or whether or not it's happening in their first ring family, right?
And it's not even just financial. People at all levels in the workplace lose people. They have people they love that struggle with mental health.
Up to fate, time to set things straight. Don't you know that I know, that you know that I know that you want me, and that you know that I know.
There was a period in 2021 where I was experiencing a lot of loss. I spoke to her first just about the grief in general, just to have somebody to talk to, and then that conversation kind of spiraled into my want for mental health resources and counseling. And I have another appointment coming up in June, so I'm going to keep those going because I enjoy it a lot and I like having somebody to talk to, so keeping that up.
The culture of well-being is that if everyone on the team's not operating, optimally, then the whole team kind of suffers and you can't deliver on the mission. So it's connected, all of it's connected.
The resources that she provides are available to everybody, and obviously I benefited from them.
We were skeptical We thought, hey, we're a white-collar workforce. People aren't going to need as many of these benefits. And we found exactly the opposite. So it wasn't socioeconomic, which is what we thought was going to drive the usage. It was need-based.
I gotta be honest with you, baby. I'm not about...
Prior to United Way Work-Life Solutions, I used to sign 401k loans all the time. I can't remember the last time I signed a 401k loan. It must be over years.
Ready, Mama? Did you start your walk?
The employer is providing their employees, regardless of their socioeconomic background, race, gender, any of those other considerations, they're offering this program which is giving the employee access to coordinated information that's helping them solve problems.
That's what it meant to me. And like I said, it means a lot to the young man that I'm going to get today, because, you know, that's the difference between being able to see him and keeping the ship smooth despite extenuating circumstances. Because as they grow up, you know, they get into their own thing and they do this, they do that, and you're not going to see them as much. So you want to take advantage of that time while you have them, because, you know, life is short. And he's a good kid. Sorry about that. You know, I love him to death. He's turning out to be a great young man. And all that hell that I went through to see him, it made the difference, because he remembers that. It's not like it's not noticed. He sees it.
For me, wellness is a larger thing than either just physical wellness, mental wellness, financial wellness. It's honestly all of these things put together. So in order for us to be comprehensively healthy as humans, you know, there's a lot of things that we need to pay attention to and that we need to give love and energy to. So I try to make sure I give the energy and the attention to all parts of those things so that I can be a, you know, whole human.
Life comes at you 1,000 miles an hour, and if you're not ready for it, it'll knock you on your butt. So you always got to be able to be a problem solver.